Alright, let's get back into our Mongols game. So yeah, we got this war we're dealing with. Unexpected war a little bit, where we're actually not participating. But depending on who wins this war is going to sort of drive who we invade next. If these guys, Yuki, I'm just going to call them, end up victorious, we'll probably invade these guys. Well, we'll invade Doria, who's allied to Salenga down here. And then if it happens in the reverse, we'll probably cancel our alliance with Yuki and go ahead and invade them. Get a slight opinion penalty for the breaking the betrothal that's currently causing the alliance, but that's probably going to be worth it. Still have that warning that we don't have enough knights. Let's see if maybe we can't find some adult women who are unmarried in our court. I don't think she can get married because she's the shaman. But I was hoping to be able to marry in some knights into the realm. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Looks like we maybe had somebody die here. Yeah, looks like the High Chief of Yuluka maybe died in that battle that's going on right here. Alright, so it's looking like potentially Yuluka's gonna lose this war. He's got the 61% war score, but it doesn't seem like he's got the army to back it up. So we'll go ahead and let these guys weaken him. In the meantime, we've got some extra gold, so do we want to think about investing in anything? So we've already got the palisades. I don't think we can level those up. Yeah, not until later. So war camps will give us an extra knight, which eventually would be nice, but we're having trouble finding people to hit our current knight limit. Alternatively, we can do the markets, give us some more gold. I think that sounds good. Alright, so our second son has come of age. This is count one leg over here. Is this isn't the marriage that's causing us to ally Yuluki. So no need for us to block this in 2 years when this girl comes of age. But definitely want to keep our options open when it comes to whether or not we keep the oh, it looks like actually that secession caused us to lose that marriage, or lose that alliance. So depending on what this war is being fought over, so it looks like they're fighting over, I think, this chiefdom. Yeah, so I don't think we can probably can't declare war on them while we're allied in a war. No, of course not. But I think, yeah, right after we're gonna go after the Yuluka people. I think that makes sense. Ideally, we can keep working towards provinces in this kingdom. Probably gonna go for this long boy right here. Alright, what's going on? A new claimant. So yeah, this lady, Daria's got a claim on one of our counties. which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world by any means. Alright, the race. Preparations for a big race have been underway for weeks now, and finally the time has come to compete. So, I can race. Our son is an adult now, so if we die, it's not the end of the world. We haven't taken a look at the succession yet. Looks like we're just going to lose that one county. So yeah, I think we're in a position where we can take some risks. Alright, dancing, singing, cheering, the crowd is ecstatic before the race has even started. I move through the crowd, only minutes left before we riders are due to mount. When I spot my son and heir Namzil, this dude, by the horses with something sharp in his hand. Namzil, what are you up to? Hey, what are you doing? Namzil, it's a race. You don't need daggers for a race. A race over the steppe, keeping pace with the clouds above and the riders beside me. I focus on the race. Can potentially wound my heir. Probably wound my heir. Or I can, even more probably, wound my heir or wound myself. Let's just focus. Nobody needs to get hurt. Alright, so somebody else won. Lame. Kill him. It is illegal to beat the High Chief. This is gonna resolve soon. And I still feel like the score is backwards. So you have other allies now. Batula. Where's that? Here. And then you're also allied to one of my vassals. Interesting. So we may actually not want to go to war with him. We may focus on Dara, who's... Personally, he's not that strong. But his allies... This guy's pretty preoccupied, so I don't think there'd be much risk there. And this guy's pretty significantly weakened from this war. Alright, so we got a betrothal. This is our second son. He's gonna get married and we'll maintain this alliance. Sounds good. Powerful vassal who... Okay, so he came of age, so now he wants a job. Gerb. He's better than the current chancellor, who's not a powerful vassal. So that sounds like the right move. This should resolve sometime soon. So, martial event. I can show vigor, get a minor prowess boost, might get wounded, or just lose stress. Let's just lose stress. Still pretty surprised that this war is going so well. Guess he's got other allies. Probably noticed that I wasn't really doing anything. He's like, alright. I have to call somebody else in. Because this other guy sucks. Sorry. This guy's dead. Don't need him up here anymore. Victory. So be it. Alright, so let's see where that puts us. So I think we got 3 targets. 1, 2, 3. So, this guy is pretty weakened. Is he in another war already? 12 days ago. That was fast. So, he's got some allies. Zoom out a bit. So one down here in the Khanate. Looks like another one in the Khanate. So 3 allies down here. We are allied to this dude and one of the vassals in the neighboring realm. Okay. Option 2. This guy's got 500. Well, he's probably going to recover these pretty soon, but at the moment he's only got 400 troops, and his allies got a bit more than that. This guy is preoccupied with a war all the way down here, so there's a good chance his troops are moving down around here. So if we were to attack you for this county, what would that look like? So we can bring our 1800 plus 1500, and this guy is actually pretty close to his ally down here. Yeah. And then this dude would toss in another 300. I feel like we could swing that, right? Especially if we attack now. Maybe we can get him before his troops have had a chance to recover. Feels a little risky, but not crazy risky. Don't have any more unmarried kids, so I don't think we're going to be able to pull in any more allies. I want to. Oh, no concubines are available. Yeah, let's do it. Conquer County. We're gonna specifically target her county in the hopes that maybe it'll shatter the realm. Game is saying inferior. Alright, let's go for it. If nothing else, we'll get the dramatic war music. That's worth something, right? And march straight for the capital. Gonna have all sorts of supply issues because these baronies are sort of shit, but shouldn't be too bad. Yep, and there's his, okay, so he's actually already got a shattered army, which there's a good chance that they're retreating to here, so we might catch these guys immediately, which would be fantastic. Fantastico! There we go. Beautiful. And she's leading it, so we might get her immediately. Boom. Alright, easy mode. Easy mode. Boom. So like a 10-day war. Love it. Let's get rid of the armies. It's gonna put us over the domain limit. So probably gonna have to hand this out. Let's take a peek at the secession. So let's toss this to Osar over here. Just so we, I don't know if that's gonna give the main heir any more titles, but good. So we want to grant titles. I need you to be responsible for this height. Cool. I'll actually be able to one more county before we can form the kingdom. Once we get to that 25 realm size, we'll have the option to trigger that Greatest of Khans event if we want. We don't have to, but if we want, it's an option. Alright, so what's our next move? So you are allied. This doesn't count, so basically just this guy, who is defending in a net. Okay, these guys are wrapped up in this war for Ilga. So there's a pretty good chance. What are the... Okay, so they are also, at least numerically, at a disadvantage. So they should be spread pretty thin. So maybe we go smash and grab this. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Okay, we'll raise, march straight to the capital. We'll take how we're gonna take. I guess technically, okay, so this guy's troops are up here. So maybe they aren't fighting. Maybe the war just started. So let's call our ally Togina. At least to get this guy occupied. Oh. I may have made a mistake. So he's already in a war. Okay, so he's already fighting them. Let's just pop down here. Kind of watch the situation a little bit. It may not have been ideal. Alright, so we got a martial perk. Get some screen. What does strategist do? These are just... I feel like we got the bonuses I wanted to get out of here. Let's just do this for the movement speed, really. Now what I want is for these guys to engage elsewhere. But it looks like they haven't quite decided what they want to do. This guy is just like bleeding supply. Well, no, he's recovering supply. I am bleeding supply. So while we're waiting, let's take a levy stack and just move it on over here. Alright, now we got some stuff happening. Studied an old battle. +1 martial. Alright, try to translate it. Just take the simple one. It said gain stress. I don't know how much stress, but alright, what are you doing? So you are getting slightly out of position with regards to reinforcements. So we might be able to nab you. And I don't think this guy would be able to get back in time. Alright, so somebody found a map. Okay, so it sounds like a scheme of maybe afoot. So I could say, thank you for bringing this to my attention, grab some resistance. I can put this guy in jail. And get more resistance. Jail. Alright, so let's regroup here. Game says +sign. I guess when you say defending, it seems like that always applies to whose territory it is, which is interesting. Because I'd expect for them to have the defense bonus. Because we're like going into the place they're standing. Doesn't seem to be that's how that works. Yeah, that's looking good. That is looking good. Alright. Resolved in the positive. So now I think we'll march over to the war target. Camp dispute. Okay, this is the part where I try to give a speech and then decide whether to join in a fight. Like I said, I'd be okay with the secession right now. Let's join in. It's only wounded. Damn it. Got wounded. So it said I got wounded. Maybe it hasn't processed yet. Lost the trade wounded. Wow, okay. I guess I netted some martial experience. So maybe we go try to snipe this army. I think that's probably more important than the... Yeah, so he gets defending in Taiga. Too late to stop it. Got 100 piety. Then we could follow through here. Be 100 casualties. Can we afford that? These guys are about to stomp down here, so I think we can. That'll just give us the capital. Potentially catch this army too. Nope. Looks like they're gonna keep moving. But we'll get the capital at least. Zimba is pregnant. Cool. Okay. Okay. Ill, my mortal body. Alright, probably do no more than is necessary. Okay. Back to feeling fine. Okay, the siege shouldn't resolve. Looks like the death stack is wandering around. I'll probably take this guy out. Okay, there's the siege. Now this guy may come and re-siege here. Should be fine. I mean, not ideal, but if they resolve the war, I can always pop back and re-siege. We're just gonna have to be careful that they don't go for this province. Because they are hostiles. We got hostiles. Hostiles on the starboard bay. Starboard, I don't know. Got girl. Cool. So that means we get an alliance, but we don't have to, doesn't make the secession any more complicated. Bork. So let's reset the filters. The alliance power sort. So the best we got is a 726, 728. I'm not impressed. So we won't marry our child directly after birth. Give it a couple of years. Alright, got some more martial stuff going on. So 50-50 chance, martial lifestyle plus some tactical stuff, or I might lose 75 prestige and people are gonna call me silly. Let's just do that. I don't want to be called silly. Be very embarrassing. Alright, so we do have them coming this way. I wish they wouldn't. Okay, the war ended, so that's good. That was close. Okay, got that. So now if we just pop over here, we have the option of calling in the ally. Given the straight numbers, it doesn't seem like we have to take that option, but we can. Okay. Little spousey here who looks so pleased with herself. Look at that. Just doing business stuff. So our main county get plus 5 taxes, 5% taxes. Add some control. Just grab some prestige. I feel like I'm gonna die soon. Let's just take the prestige though. Alright, and then do have a ticking war score. I don't know if this capital siege is going to set us over. We could use that random prestige we just got to call in the ally. He's apparently allied to literally everyone, so let's do that. So that'll at least potentially keep them occupied. Looks like we're not ill anymore. We shall live to see another day. probably not that many more. 53. Not that old. We're fine. And here comes the capital siege. 92. Close, but no cigar. So maybe let's do this. So we're sitting in the mountains in case we get some hostiles. Check our notifications. Let's spend some prestige to get some more knights in the court. I think we're... Oh, we did hit our knight limit. But we could always get some better ones. There's the ally. Looks like the an enemy, or is it a hostile? It's enemy. It's so hard to tell the difference between the hostile and the enemy color. Looks like they're trying to go snipe my capital. Or not. Not sure what they're trying to do. But there's the war score. So let's enforce. Cool. So now we got the option, I think, of forming this. Oh, now we need 2 duchy titles. Probably form this, right? Yeah. So that's interesting. Are we going to form a duchy when the secession happens? Looks like it, because we're on this Confederate partition. So in the abstract, in this campaign, we're okay with forming, letting things form as they will on secessions. We're not going to try to manipulate it too much. But I think I prefer those things to be kingdoms. So we may have to try to run at that kingdom title. We'll see.